Hello, hello, welcome to iOS Blue. We've already gone through and established ourselves a winner over on Android. Now it's time to switch to iOS. Swoosh! We are opening things up today on iOS with our first community game. You can join with the passkey ESL123, or for Spanish-speaking fans, la clave del juego, or contraseña es ESL123. I think we got a decent amount of people to start us off today. So let's get going. Cell phone DJ. There's two versions of Modern Combat 5 because the one I play looks so different from the one that you're playing. I don't think so. Cell phone. What are you playing on yourself? Alright guys, so we're waiting to see if we're going to have ESL competition today. It looks like we've got enough teams, but there's several of the teams haven't actually checked in. How did you not die? Oh! How outrageous! Yes, guys, if we don't have ESL, we'll just run a couple of hours of community games here today. Oh man. I've got to readjust to playing on iOS again. It's been a while. Well, this isn't working out terribly well. Let's try something else. Ah, yes, my favourite, the PR39. Shinsuke, hey, good to see you again, and Hero Gaming Simon, of course. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh, jeez. Shinsuke, I speak Spanish better than some of your friends. Well, in very limited quantities. I've literally learned my Spanish from Google Translate, so you can have that to thank for it. If there's any good phrases in any language you guys would be kind enough to tell me, then I would be most grateful. Ah! Oh wait, everyone's over this way. Darn it! They were behind me the whole time. Hero Gaming 7, thank you for joining us once again in the chat. Always wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Well, the only way is up from here, I suppose. Ah, jeez. I like to say that was due to... I think I at least got a shot on them. If they were standing right there, they'd be dead right now. Maybe I should sell that as a bumper sticker. Curses! Whew! Almost! Well, it was worth a try. Inari, you should keep your distance and aim rather than aim in close combat. Maybe it's a good idea. Thank you, Inari, for the advice. I'm going to try and keep slightly further away. I know I'm not using the Cog V, so I'm never going to be as effective at long range as other people are. Jeez. These guys are a little bit too good. Ah, there you go. Sorted. I'm going to slippy slide around the place, and hopefully end up somewhere where we won't just get shot straight away. Nope. Hey, Russell Mahaby. Mahaby? Yeah, that's about right. Oh no, I got shot from 2 different directions at the same time. There we go. Oh, I need to put my damage boost on, otherwise I ain't going to kill anybody. And Harry, you reckon we should be shooting at the chest? Interesting. Ah, Zomboy YouTube. Oh. Thank you, Hero Gaming Simon, for letting me know about that. Zomboy, welcome to the stream. Let me move my stuff a little bit more central so I can see it more easily while playing. Alright, it looks like, well, we've got enough teams today. It looks like the teams haven't signed in. Or haven't checked in, rather. Which is very weird. Sons of Anarchy, Star Gaming, and another Japanese team. They're all signed up for today, but they never checked in. How very strange. Alright, well, with that in mind, that means we can have community games all day long. And let's get started with that, I suppose. I hope you're ready for Christmas, because it's gonna be a cold winter. ESL 1, 2, 3. ESL 1, 2, 3. Let's make it a team battle, why don't we? By goodness. Oh, actually. Turn off fastball. Everything else is good though. Larry, you like our matches because they don't have any marauders in them. Well, we try and keep everything as close to the ESL as we can. And that's just one of the many reasons why that can be a good old time. Tonight we have ourselves some delicious water. We have ourselves some coffee. And we have ourselves... oh, that's about it really. But we find ourselves as best prepared we can. It is 11:09 PM here in the UK, and I hope you guys are doing well. Game Shop, a new Modern Combat in 2020. You know something I don't? If there is, this is the first I've heard of it. But, of course, if there is any news, I would be very excited to find out about it with you. SEM and Tony Raider, welcome, welcome. And Brexit back here again. Hero Gaming Sound keeping himself warm on these cold winter nights with a warm beverage. I love it. I don't know why I'm speaking so deep here today. I think it's because I fell asleep before, and now I've woken up again and my voice has forgotten how to speak normally. Perhaps it's because I've been watching The Witcher, where everyone speaks in a deep, gravelly voice like this. Russell Mahaby, nuclear winter. Yes. It was the winter of our discontent, for we had run out of radiators. Alright. Ooh. let's get this one started. So Inari. So ESL competition is the style of competition that happens in each one of our broadcasts. So there are 3 broadcasts in our week, and as has been voted on by the community, in ESL tournament competitions where you can win prizes, the rules are Tier 7 and below weapons, Tier 3 and below armor, no marauder, and currently no tracker. There's a few extra rules like the one of the weapons for the morph is banned as well. But that's the main stuff. Gosh, everyone is super lethal. I feel like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Oh man. Well, that's the first time we got some damage on people, so I call that a win of sorts. Oh man. Why are we getting killed, like, instantly? Hey, Zane5447. How is it going? Yes! We finally got our first kill. Oh yeah! Well, we almost got away. Gosh. Silly shoulder guns. Oh man. These Brownsons. Players are way too good. So this is the kind of terrain I think can actually deal with a... Oops. Double whoops. Alright. Haha! We used the element of surprise. Zane5447. You just need to use the passkey ESL123. I'll show you in a second where you can do that from. You basically just go to the multiplayer menu and then there's a text entry box you can put passkeys into. Oh hey, we killed someone else as well. Things is looking up. Let's go hide in here for a while. Oh, that was terrible. I forgot I had to aim again. Yeah, Zane, we'll show you after this game. If you've not connected to a custom game before, it can be a little confusing. As we are getting absolutely smashed. It's honestly a little bit scarifying. Oof. Big oof. Well, at least we don't have to be in this game too much longer. I might need to turn off snappers, actually, if everyone's using the shoulder guns. I'm not sure if that's why we're dying so quickly to everyone. Ah, butts. Hey, Luis. How's it going? We'll be running back-to-back games as far as we can during the course of today on iOS. So please do come and join us for that. We hope that you'll have a great old time. I don't think the red team, which I am part of, is going to win this one, but at least we are acquitting ourselves a little bit better as we head towards the end of the game. Nice. Alright, so let's show you guys how to enter in a passkey if you've not done it before. How do we do? Not great. Let's put it that way. Ah, right. I think we were mostly getting our butts kicked by recons, primarily. But, Zane5447, you're an Android player. Oh no. Well, we were on Android a little bit earlier on today, but we won't be back on Android for a couple of weeks. For any of the rest of you guys who want to know how to join, it's multiplayer, non-ranked, then the passkey field, and you put in ESL 123. Well, if you can type them out correctly, that is. Press search, and the game will come up if it has been hosted, which is what I'm about to do now. Well, Zane, once the iOS and Android server merge goes through, then we'll all be iOS and Android players together. And so these streams will be for you as well. Delicious coffee. Right, invites are going out. Let's see if you guys want to do a free-for-all on the construction site. Let's build a friend, and we'll make him out of bullets. If you guys would like to play in ESL competition, we have got another tournament this weekend as well. We weren't able to run this one ahead, but iOS Red signups are still open. So do come and join us for that. Zane5447. So we were playing on Android earlier today. Unfortunately, we won't be back on there for a couple of weeks. And yes, as Hero Gaming Simon says, you don't need to have a particular level to play. You just need to have 5 players. Some extra details going out in the chat right now. I hope you guys will come and join us for these community games. So we're going to join in ourselves, of course. If you're on iOS and you want to play today, this is your opportunity. If we're a little short of players, then what we might do is do some of the... I think we can play some of the new mode. Okay. Aww. Aliago, thank you for trying to rustle up some interest from the players. Let's see. I think we're competing with some other people's games as well. Anyway, alright. Looks like I'm not going to get enough of this. So let's try out a little bit of the event stuff. Actually, can we play this as a group? Alright, so for any of you guys who haven't seen it before, let's show you a bit of the Xmas freeze. And we'll come back to the community games in a little bit. So, we're trying to freeze our opposition with these snowballs, while also capturing as many points as we can. Oh. Well, shucks. Guess not in that game. Alright, we'll try that round again. But yeah, how you guys doing this evening? Let's see, Xmas freeze. There we go. Capturing a zone unfreezes players. You can go and finish off or freeze, or you can finish off or release each other by getting into close range. And we're trying to get 100 points. So I think this might be witches. We're getting split across a couple of different queues. Good job, teammate. Let's keep charging on forwards. Yeah, have you guys tried out this new mode? What do you make of it? I really do hope that this gets used for something with the main game, because it's pretty neat. Look at all those Santa costumes. Look at it. Look at it. Oh no! We got frozerized and then moided. How embarrassing. Yeah, would you guys be interested in this as a kind of a dodgeball mode? I think it seems pretty neat. Uh-oh. Hero Gaming Summer, you like the Christmas event? Yeah, I think it's pretty neat. I certainly wasn't expecting a whole new game mode. This feels like the kind of thing that someone must have made in their spare time. And they was like, hey, I made a thing that is actually pretty fun. So I mean, it's own control with as a method of showcasing a new gun. But yeah, I think it's done pretty well. Like, being able to see your teammates on the map is pretty neat. Hero Gaming 7 is a big fan of the punchings. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Well, there we go. That's the snowy game. Yeah, I think like a non-holiday themed version would be pretty neat. With like yes, okay, that's where all the players are. They were playing the snow globe mode. I don't know if we can make custom games of that yet. I hope we can. Let's have a look. Yes, so this is a concern in a lot of multiplayer stuff is splitting your player base, which I think might be what's happening here. Let's see, do we have it as a game mode? Free-for-all. Well, looks like we do not. Alright, well, we'll see if we can set up another community game on a regular game type, ESL 123. Do come and join me, gentle friends, on iOS. Delicious coffee. Invites up. Come and join. Hey, it's Morokai. Ah, hey MIT, how ya doing? Is anyone brave enough to come and face us? Hey Tempo, welcome to the stream. Ah, MIT, you're over playing Call of Duty Mobile Mode? Oh, thank you for dropping by the stream and checking out what's going on over here. Ah. Yes, Zane5447. Hero Gaming Summer was doing some great work over on Android before. So let me just duck out of here and check to see how many custom games have we got. Are we going to compete against here? Oh, I see. I think we might just be at a time where everyone's asleep. ESL 1, 2, 3. Aww, MIT. I'm glad to hear you're still making time for MC5. Well, you know, we've always got time for you. Alright, game is back up once again. Let's see if we can lure some friends in to shoot at. Ah. Ah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm feeling the love from the chat. Appreciate you guys. Zane5447, you're probably better off adding Hero Gaming Summer because we don't play on Android, or rather, I don't play on Android very much. I tend to play on PC, as that's my primary gaming platform. But if you do ever end up on PC, then absolutely. But yeah, there's not so much point adding me on there, but on Android. But it's very much here at Gaming Zone, because he's not only a great person, but also a lot of fun to play with. And very skillful as well. Zomboy, what did you like? Google Translate, away! Zomboy, you liked MC5? MC5? I don't know. Gosh, do we just not have enough... Man. Maybe we just don't have enough people here today, or at least I think again we're getting all of our players stolen by the snow. Oh, he's trying to say MC5. Oh, that makes it MC. No. Save 911. How's it going? I hope you guys are doing well. Let me make a note of... Oh man. Alright, well tell you what, we don't have enough for community games. Actually, are people doing Xmas Ops as well? Good old Mr. Peachy. There really should be a in-game Mr. Peachy mode. Alright, let's... Yeah, I think people are... Let's see, is Chocolate Hunt, is that a thing? Let's crack open an egg, live on stream. Zane5447, you want to see what kind of weapons and armor we have? Why, sure. At the moment, we are rocking a werewolf armor, as well as the PR39 assault rifle. The werewolf is kind of your choice between this and Anubis armor. I think there isn't really a huge amount of reason to use the Anubis. I've only ever seen people using werewolf. I think yeah, there isn't actually too many other choices there. Plague Doctor is banned because it has an extra core slot, which none of the other ones do. And yes, that's about it there. More tier 3 choices. MA is M, C is C, and C0 is 5. Ah, well that's pretty cool. Tell you what, let's jump out and do a battle royale just to kill a little bit of time here today. Zomboy YouTube. So we'll come back after this battle royale and take another crack at getting in some regular games. Save 911 a retro C. Hope you're all doing well. Yes, I think so. We've got the regular queue. We've got the snowball queue, and then we've got Battle Royale as well, which also soaks an enormous amount of players. As you can see, we've got coming up on 40 players connecting to this one. Oh man. Oh man. So guys, it's going to be just too late now, I think, to join this particular game. But let me know, where should I be dropping in? I think, just for the sake of our good friend Deedless, we're going to drop into the airport and get instantly murdered. Therefore, proving beyond a shadow of a doubt why it is a superior drop location. Alright, we got ourselves a decent sniper rifle. And hey, the UFIA, it's not a half bad general support rifle as well. Alright. Hero Gaming Summon, you want to see snow on the Battle Royale maps? Whoa! What? Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Hero Gaming Summon, I'll note it down. I don't know if there's a easy way for them to do it. Alright, we're going to go back to regular community games now. So, ESL 1, 2, 3, ESL 1, 2, 3. La contraseña, la passkey. Wait, that's not the right one. Right. Let's give it another go, I suppose. ESL 1, 2, 3. Tier 7 weapons, Tier 3 armor, Tier good old time. Hero Gaming 7, I don't know if there's a way for them to just change all the green to white on the map. That might be a way they can do it. It would be neat. Zane, you just need 8,000 credits. Why, that seems like a very modest amount of stuff you would need. Yes, Hero Gaming Simon, I was really shocked when we got stabbed there. I didn't think that was a possibility. I think as well we probably should have been using our sniper rifle for such a long distance fire, but the surprise stab is the deadliest of stabs. At least that's how the saying goes. Ah, Discu Sniper. Welcome, welcome. We'll see if we can find us a few friends to run around and shoot each other in the face with. ESL 1, 2, 3, that'll be the passkey all the way through. Hero Gaming Simon, they can add it in the future. I don't know, like, I think it's one of those things that if it's going to happen, it probably would have happened already. But alright, let's get this game started. Oh wait, no, yes, before we lose our opponent, which is exactly what happened there. Shucks howdy. Zane, you want us to use the Cog V? I do need to get more used to actually aiming on PC. Hey, number one jury, good to see ya. Alright, let's get started. But yes, the Cog V is very, very good. I haven't quite got the hang of aiming. You know, the amount of time it takes me to aim and fire on iOS is too long, generally. Which is why I've been favouring the PR39. But I'll try and do a bit more aiming with that, because I don't think we've actually got a Cog V loadout right now. And if I can pull it off, at least getting the shots on people with this one, then we'll give that a try. Man, number one jury shot us from so very far away. Zane 5447, have we already watched Endgame? Adventures Endgame? Gosh, I'd be surprised if too many people hadn't seen it at this point. But yes, Zane, if you're referring to the Avengers movie, we absolutely have. I say we, I have. That one saying. What did you think of it, Zane? Was it everything you'd hoped for? I thought it was pretty good. Like, it certainly wasn't life-changing or anything, but I was entertained. And I think that's all you can reasonably ask for with something like that. Aha! Looks like we've got a couple of opponents to shoot up. Excellent. Yeah, Zane, what were your thoughts on Avengers Endgame? It is strange to have a big movie franchise like that come to an end, but aye! I'm glad they managed to go through with it. Because there's every possibility that kind of project wouldn't have gone that far. I don't know if people are still up for those kind of movies now that whole storyline has kind of come together and gone through. I suspect probably yes. In so much that I don't know if it, like, I don't know about you, Zane, like how much you kind of cared about the kind of overall storyline. I personally didn't massively. I figure if the movies are entertaining, then that's really the only thing that matters. I kind of feel like the big storylines are a little, like, less important to me than maybe are to other people. Next month it's your birthday. Ah, congratulations. And I like your emoji use as well. Oh wait, that's someone on our team. But that person is very much not. Oh, Zane, I hope you have a fun birthday and that you have all manner of marvellous things lined up for it. Alright, you and me, buddy. Oh. Shot in the butt. But it's too late. Ah. There we go, finally took him down. Hey, sick! We got a kill as well. Alright, cool, we've managed to get a game going. Drill. Oh gosh. Johan Clemenceau? How is it going? Oh gosh, maybe I shouldn't respawn exactly the same place I got killed last time. Ah! Number one, Jerry. Johan calling us a noob. Well, I mean, you might not be wrong, but you don't have to be mean about it. I think on PC we actually started to get alright at the game. But on iOS, taking a little bit longer. There we go. The control layout has certainly maybe a little bit less terrible on PC, but... so in that case there, so my main mistake was I should have been in a position where if it started to go poorly, I could actually break line of sight and walk away. I'm kind of having to relearn my first-person shooter basics. Because that makes a big difference. So if you're fighting here, for instance, if you're fighting someone up there you go, you can break line of sight. And here we go again, we can break line of sight. We should have not stayed out in that case, but I think the general concept of having something to duck behind so you don't get instantly, or so that you can avoid getting killed, is generally a good one. Number one, Jerry. Oh gosh. Yes, Johan, this may seem all very obvious to you, but to me, it's one of the things that I need to remind myself as I get horribly, horribly slaughtered. Johan, go play Candy Crush. Ah, jeez, Johan. To be fair, like, I don't mind so much with myself, but I'm not a huge fan of kind of like, of the idea that if someone's bad at a game, they shouldn't play it, because I don't think it really matters how good someone is compared to someone else, as long as they keep trying. In that case, we did get smashed pretty hard. And that was mostly by one player, number one jury. Let's hopefully get another one. ESL 1, 2, 3. We're going to keep the games coming today. Let's go for a free-for-all next. Let's keep ourselves some relatively compact maps to start with. So, let's see. Dwayne CR7, your account on Modern Combat Versus got banned. I'm afraid Modern Combat Versus, as much as I'm not a Gameloft developer of any kind, let's do fast spawners on. I'm afraid I'm not a developer, but all I can really recommend is to talk to Gameloft support. I'll post a link to the Gameloft support in the chat, and hopefully they can help you out with say. I don't have any ability to ban or unban anyone. Also, Modern Combat Versus is done by a different Gameloft branch entirely anyway, even if I did. Number one Jerry back in here again. Let's get you as a friend so you can slaughter us a little bit more efficiently. And let's hopefully try and find ourselves a few more players as well. ESL 1, 2, 3. I need someone else to fight apart from them, because we are getting absolutely smashed. Alright, we'll get this one started. Me and you, Jerry, one-on-one. It's a duel match for the ages. It's not going to go well. But hey, we're going to try and learn every game we play. And who better to learn from than someone who's going to kick our butts real hard. Which is number one, Jerry. Game time, fellas. Look alive. Johan, thank you for the good luck. We are gonna need it. We need to outsmart our opposition. We cannot afford to take them on 1v1. We need to break line of sight and try and catch them. Done it. We didn't do that. Fortunately, we've got more players joining the game, which will give us more opportunities to hit people in the back. So we really need to maximize our positions to make sure that can happen the most often, as opposed to it happening to us. Oh no! I was trying to figure out the trajectory of everybody else's grenades and where they indicated about where they were. Okay, well we got closer to actually killing someone there. I think we maybe weren't quite as fully healed. What would you guys think about the idea of bringing in the Battle Royale? This health display, where it actually gives you the number of your health rather than just the kind of the bleed on the screen. There we go. Alright, that was alright. That was a little less good, but I think we basically had the right idea. So some of that we were just playing from the map. Hey, cool, he took down number one jury as well. Alright, we ain't doing too badly. So again, we're going to make sure we've got something to duck behind if somebody does come our way. Ugh. Should have looked both ways before crossing that particular street. Alright, we're not doing terribly. I think we're getting a little bit better. So we're just trying to keep our eyes open, really, and make sure that we're trying out. So a big thing that can be difficult when you're playing, you know, just speaking as someone who's been bad at a lot of games, is it's very easy to end up just doing the same thing over and over again. Because you kind of get frustrated, and you're like, oh boy, if I just run at them a little bit harder, then maybe I'll win this time. But trying to, you know, every time you die is an opportunity to learn something. So, what did I learn there? I'm not sure. I think it's a pretty big danger as we walk across the open field of getting shot in the butt. Wait, where did they go? Oh, in there. Okay. Now, number one jury is absolutely slaughtering everyone, so in the spirit of the holidays, I think we should get stuck in. Alright, we're boosted. Let's try and make sure we got something to duck behind. Oh gosh. Nicely played, Alien Mobile. So that's the kind of bits I really like. Is when you get into situations like that where it's very much a chess match. Of, you know, do I go forward, do I go backwards, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you have very little time to kill someone when you're dealing with them horizontally. Ah, Awusame Julius Sublo? Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Please do come and join us if you're on iOS. ESL 123 will be a passkey all the way through. Ah, crud. I was trying to find ways to put terrain between us and the opposing side, which I think is generally what you should be doing. Sadly, it didn't work out because we dropped into somebody else as well. But again, we're trying not to be results oriented in our thinking. We're trying to make sure, at least, if we're making the decision, if we're honestly. So this is a big thing as well, is just to be willing to make decisions. So it's very, very easy just to go, like, you know, just run at the other person, try and shoot in the face. But if you can be making a decision each time, oh man, each time you're doing anything, as long as you're making a decision of some kind, then I think it's worthwhile. Because then, if you're making a decision, you can be wrong. And that's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to win, we're trying to be wrong, because that is how we get good. It's by being wrong a whole bunch, because we try things out, and then we find out that those things are wrong. Hopefully that makes some sort of sense, as I think we managed to get some actually pretty good gameplay towards the end of this game. I think we got into the zone a bit. Oh, there you go, it is a longer throw. Did we get on the scoreboard? I don't think we did. But we did alright. We did alright. Hero Gaming Simon, thank you for the smiles. They make it all worthwhile. Alright, I think we're going to keep free-for-alls going for now. Hero Gaming Simon, thank you for your kind words. I think free-for-alls work better for us on the smaller maps. Let's go to the streets. And let's keep the fast spawn on. Game is live. Lovely jubbly. Hey Alien Mobile, nice play in that last game. Good to have you along for the ride. Yeah, I feel like, you know, it's fun when you say something like, huh, I think that makes a lot of sense. And I'm starting to believe myself when it comes to these things I'm saying. So there we go, guys. I think this is good life advice. Whatever you're doing, just make a deliberate choice, because I feel like if you don't make a, you know, if you're not trying to do something specifically, it's hard to, you know, to change it if it's wrong. So in this case, you know, whenever we fight someone, we're going to try and think about what are we doing. Like, are we trying to stick behind cover or whatever, or just do something specific? Because that way, if we find that we get killed anyway, we can figure out, is it because of that decision we're making? And if not, then we can be like, alright, maybe we need to be thinking about something else. Alright, Morokai and Balin, welcome, welcome. Let's get this one started. I think live. Let's see. Live? Question mark? There we go. Yes, they just needed a bit of prompting to get into the position. Excellent, cool, we got ourselves a good amount of players here. Let's get begun. Hero Gaming Simon. And look at the alien face. Oh, of course, yes. Because Alien is in the chat, we need, of course, to spam those alien emojis. So make sure Alien doesn't get mad. Navneet Kumar, we can't receive League Box. I don't know what's... Oh, if you're having any problems, technical problems with the game, do get in touch with Gameloft support at support.gameloft.com, and they should be able to help you out. I'm afraid I don't know anything about technical stuff at all. So we're trying to, in this instance here, we're trying to make sure we keep something between us and the opposing side. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough that time around, but I think that's the right idea. So just be conscious of terrain between you and the person that you're trying to murder. So that was another good thing there. We remember we got shot in the back by somebody up there. So we should be looking up there to see if we can kill the person who killed us. Of course, looking up at the sky sometimes does leave you a little bit vulnerable to being shot from anywhere else. So we check. Double headshot! Love it. What? There's another person up the stairs. Oh, the humanity. Oh man. Alright, so that's a good illustration there. We probably don't want to go in towards the center because there's too much traffic there. He says, immediately going in towards the center. What? How did we miss him? But the problem with sticking on the outside, of course, is that there's also going to be a lot of traffic on the outside as well. Well, also, so other... Nice! That was a pretty good shot. Good job, me. Alright, so we'll... There we go, we can break line of sight. And then, hey! Nice! Oh man! So let's keep playing it consciously. So we knew there was someone up there. Ah! Oh gosh. Yeah, perhaps some people can kill us real quick. Hero Gaming Summon dropping down the double alien. I love it. Okay, so ideally, we don't want to be fighting someone who knows that we're there, because that's going to be the worst case scenario for us is a fair fight. We don't want to have any fair fights if we can avoid it. Whew, whew, whew. Ideally, we want to get into situations where we can shoot people in the butt. Ideally, in the back of the head. Ah, the Branston's headshot damage is crazy. So we are at a disadvantage if we fight someone on the roof from here. So let's try and find a better angle. So the rooftop does protect us from being seen, but it also means that it's kind of hard for us to see anyone either. Where were we killed from? Yeah. I think even if we fire at all, we really need to move somewhere else, because we're just going to be in a free-for-all. You don't really have battle lines in the same way you would otherwise. Okay, they're inside there. So in team battle, you can more or less assume that people won't get past you that often. But in a free-for-all, you have no such assurances. Oh, where did they go? Nice! I don't think I've ever killed someone from that angle before, but I'm quite pleased that I did. That was a kind of like a 40-60 kind of situation. Ugh, yeah, that was... So what am I going to focus on doing better is... Ugh. Oh, me legs. Me legs. We're not lost. And I call that a win of sorts. We didn't make it quite onto the podium with Number One Jerry and Murakai destroying everyone, but I think we, again, we're about making ourselves better. We're not about beating other people, we're about making ourselves better. I think I kind of lost my focus towards the end a little bit, but I think up until that point I was doing quite well. Right, let's get another game going, I suppose. ESL 1, 2, 3. Come and show us, everybody, what you're made of. I hope it's something gnarly. Right, let's get another game going. Let's go for rooftops. It's a bit different. ESL 1, 2, 3. Thank you to all of you guys who are joining in our game today. Very much appreciated. It's up right now. Invites are out in the global chat. Morokai and friends, you have been personally invited to participate. Let's do it. ESL rules. Welcome. Excellent, excellent. Now, we've already got you as a friend. Alright, we'll do one more invite, then we shall begin. 10 seconds away. Live. Oh, hello, they're talking to us. Ah, live, you watch our YouTube channel? Well, that's very kind of you. You can find our YouTube channel at youtube.com/counterfeitcast. We really need to put some more stuff on there. I was going to do a Modern Combat 5 single player playthrough because I thought that'd be kind of fun. I actually quite like the single player on Modern Combat 5. I think it's a good old time. Right. Let's begin. That's our focusing noises. So on the rooftops, we are going to again focus on... Alright, so what we're going to do this time, we're going to focus on ducking when we're fighting someone. We're always going to try every time, even if it's not the most appropriate thing. We're going to duck and we're going to fight someone. We're going to practice that just so it becomes a bit more natural. Also, we're going to float up. Alright, it didn't work so well that time, but we did do a duck, so I call that a win. So guys, we're going to keep on our self-improvement thing, so we need to set ourselves some very clear goals. We got a duck off. Alright, he ducked afterwards. He almost counts. Duck and shoot. There we go. It's becoming more natural with each thing. You need to set very measurable goals. Admittedly, I'm not sure it's working terribly well. But I think the general idea is good. Because improving at improving, I think, is worth something. So we want to make sure, so next up, now we've learned how to duck all the time, we need to now also learn how to fight where we've got some sort of terrain obscuring us so that we're a little bit harder to kill. So try and make sure anytime we pick a fight, we've got something near us. We're going to try and build on each of these things as we go. So wherever we go, we've got to have something. There we go, we remembered to duck. Again, I'm not actually convinced that was the right move then. But we're getting used to the idea of being able to duck. So I think... we tried to duck, and that's good enough. I know. Got a bit carried away chucking grenades there. So, again, I think the right idea. We got our duck on. I think maybe we shouldn't be ducking quite as much. Because, alright. So, we're going to not duck at all now, and we're going to focus on moving from side to side as we get caught up in getting shot from multiple different angles. How's that's good? Ugh. So what we're focusing on now is harsh movement from side to side. So I think one of the problems I've had is making my movements too gentle. And therefore, you're not actually creating enough of a pattern break to make it hard for the other person to hit you. I think this is a decent place. So this is a thoroughfare. So there we go. It's a place where people are coming through, as we see, because we get shot immediately. So we're going to try and do harsh side-to-side movements. So this is another thing, which is something I came across when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively, is if you play against good players, they will sometimes give you more credit than they probably should. So if you play badly, or you'll sometimes beat them by playing badly because they'll assume that you'll play well, which isn't a great lesson to really be learning, that you should be playing badly. Ugh. So we tried to do a bit of movement there, but it can be tough. Seems like a reasonable place to be. There we go, we've got a bit of terrain. We did get a headshot onto DMC, I think it just wasn't quite enough. Alright, don't worry about that death. Alright, let's make sure we've got our damage amp going. Alright. So, Hero Gaming Simon, what should we try? So we've tried crouching. I think crouching is best when we have the drop on the other person. I think when they're shooting at us, it's not so good. Oh man, I think we got hit from several sides there. What do you think, Hero Gaming Simon? Does that make sense? Is that a good rule of thumb we can start using? Yeah, that seems to work pretty well. So if we've got the drop on another person, we will crouch. If they've got the drop on us, we will try and dodge. So that's going to be our two things we're going to try and do. So let's try and get up on the rooftop to try and... There we go. So yeah, so our opponent there tried to duck, which meant it's really easy to hit them. So I think that's the wrong thing. But again, we're trying to be wrong. Yeah, I think if we ducked there... Hey, Maria Olivares. So we're trying to get better today, and we're trying to do that by trying to figure out some heuristics, some rules of thumb that we're going to try and operate by. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm trying to... If we've got the drop on someone, we are going to duck and then make it easy to kill them. As in if they don't see us. Whereas if they do see us, we are going to instead move, sort of duck from side to side. Though I feel like we haven't really got the hang of that quite yet. How did we do? We were in last place, but we died the most, and that's got to be worth something. Adare Yama, you love that map. Hey, I'm glad you do. That's the rooftops. Where should we go next, Inari? We'll play a different map every single time. I think we've got the right amount of people for free-for-all at the moment rather than team battle. So we'll keep that going. But let me know, guys, if you've got a specific map you'd like to see. We'll probably try and stick to the smaller maps as well, because Inari, stick to the walls and move. You'll have a higher chance to spot enemies. Okay, I like that idea. Let's go for Scramble next. Yeah, so what Nari's saying, sticking to the walls, that makes sense. So we can kind of add that to our list of things to do. So if we're by a wall, then... So in other FPSs where there's a lot of area of effect weapons, sticking by a wall can be quite dangerous because it means people can blow stuff up next to you. But for MC5, that's not so much of a concern. So sticking by a wall means that you can't be shot from that direction, at least, which means you can put more of your attention to all other directions. So yeah, Inari, we'll give that one a try. OMG, welcome. Let's see who else we can turn up. Pawn, welcome, welcome. Let's grab a few more. Jury, back in. Alright, so from Inari, we're going to stick to the walls, and for Hero Gaming Simon, we're always going to try and shoot for the head and always look at the map. Yes, I was trying to do that a bit before. So, a big thing, and I'm going to start writing things down a bit, is that we're going to try and not do too many things at once. So we're going to go for wall stick and headshots. So that's what we're going to focus on. It's trying to get as many headshots as possible. So this is the thing. Is it better, and I've seen some people doing this, to shoot really high in the effort to get more headshots, or is it better to shoot slightly lower and potentially miss the headshot but do get a hit on them? So Inari and Hero Gaming Simon, they've got a discussion going on about whether or not it's best to aim for center of mass and therefore have a better chance of getting a hit at all, or to aim above center of mass and have the possibility of missing entirely but a bigger chance of hitting them in the head for maximum damage. DMC, you added us as a friend. Aww. We'll make sure to accept that once we come out of this lobby. So, we're sticking to walls, we're aiming for heads. That's what we're doing in this game. There we go. Head focus. Maria, you're going to check the black market. I hope you find something good. There we go, headshot. So it doesn't matter how many times we die, as long as we keep headshotting people. We're going to try and not get any kills which aren't headshots today. So keep into the walls so we know that we're safe from two angles there. Headshot. Beautiful. I think the idea was fine. So stick it to the walls. Oh man, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. So again, stick it to the walls. So we've got... Oh yeah, that was less good. Ugh. That reload time. Sticking to the walls, sticking to the walls. Sticking to a wall. Oh man, we're so close. So very close. Hey, Shine's joined in. Alright, sticking to a wall. Sticking to another wall. Nice. So I'm starting to gain more confidence in the whole duck if they haven't seen you idea, but don't duck if they have. Except in that case where I was hoping we could maybe avoid getting killed. Keep a wall. Ah! Close. But no cigar. Alright. Keep our left flank to the wall. Checking R6. And R8. Yes, so I like the PR39 for the close combat stuff. So I think we're doing alright. How are we overall? We're not last. Oh gosh, we should probably not be looking at the scoreboard because that's going to freak us out. Move left and right when it... Alright, so hero gaming Simon, we've got the headshot stuff. We're trying to adjust our behavior bit by bit, so we'll keep something to our left and right as much as we can. Going to go for headshots, and we're going to try and now move from left to right while firing. So whatever direction we are... That was confusing. Whatever direction we are moving at the time we start firing, we're going to immediately start moving in the other direction. Maria, you want the golden bunny? Wait, is that a thing? Give our walls, give our walls. I give a lot of credit to people who are willing to snipe on this mode. It cannot be easy. That grenade toss was a little orcs. Oh, it's a mask, okay. I have to start because this. Because some of these stuff we're trying to develop is actually making us better, I'm starting to feel the pressure of actually doing well. Which I haven't had to worry about before. So again, we're going to try and refocus and make sure we stay focused on getting better, not on winning. So there we go, we use the terrain to block line of sight. By the time we come back in, it will probably be... Oh! Number one shine. Alright, we're keeping a wall to one side or the other. That wasn't perfect, but it was good enough. Oof! Ah, yes. Wait, slide shooting a thing? What? When you enter a rank match, a bunny appears, and my team go for the bunny and get bodied. So Maria, sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by Russian slide shot. Could you expand a little bit? Oof. Alright. Nice, guys. That's the good stuff. We weren't that far behind third place. Yes, the buddy definitely doesn't encourage good play necessarily. Right, we're going to make this next one a spectator match. We're going to try a team battle, see how we do. ESL 1, 2, 3. We're headed to the museum. Let's get begun. Koi Gaming official, throwing some love for Hero Gaming Simon, our wonderful moderator and best bud of the stream. Very much deserves it. Hero Gaming Simon is the heart of these MC5 streams. Right, so let's get this next one started. Tony Raider and a friend, welcome, welcome. Ah, cool, we're starting to build up a decent amount of folks. I think we need to go and potentially accept some friend invites as well. So yes, we're going to take a short break just so we can eat some food, because it's quite late at night and we need to keep my energy up. But we'll let you guys carry on playing on stream, of course, because we love you so very much. Alright guys, we'll catch you back here in a couple of minutes time with the continuation of our stream, but for now, I am on break. I'll catch you guys on the other side of this game. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get out of here and into our next game. We're on iOS ESL 123. Come and join us, gentle friends. Evandro, Valentim, welcome. Let's get our next game set up. Let's go to overtime. ESL 123. Uno, dos, tres. Let's get begun. Oh man, here again me and Simon. So, we've been trying to learn from you guys today. Honestly, it's weird. It's almost like an altered state of consciousness when you're trying to learn. It feels difficult. It's kind of a strain, but it's a good kind of strain. It's like a kind of workout kind of strain, like a brain workout, where you're trying to get better. You're actively trying to get better. And that is a lot of work, and I think it's something that I haven't done enough. And I think that probably trying to get better is always going to be difficult. I don't think it probably should be effortless, because I suspect if it is effortless, you're not trying that hard. But I don't know. DMC, welcome as well. Once we got 4, we'll get begun. Evandro, I hope you'll come and join us if you're on iOS. Alright, cool. We are getting ourselves some decent amount of players. Alright, we'll see if we can grab number 6 before we begin. And we can! Welcome, Shine. We'll put up one more invite, then we shall begin. Great to see more of you guys showing up for these games. It's brilliant. Alright. Let's get started. Shine OP Sniper! Wow, I'm glad they're on our team then. So on this map there's a bit of verticality, which means we should stick close to the wall specifically. We're trying to build up our list of things to remember. We're going to be headshotting, and we're going to be trying to move from side to side. So I think we really need to... I don't know if we should adjust our sensitivity actually. Controls. Let's put it up to 100%. And then hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier for us to duck from side to side. Okay, I think it's someone on our team. There we go. Ah! I have no idea what the enemy is. Dropping into completely uncharted territory there. Oh no, and it looks like they dropped on top of us as well. Man, DMC just absolutely slaughtered us. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so okay, so this feels like this is the right way to play here. So I've got something to hide behind. Unfortunately, we got flanked. But yeah, I've got something to hide behind and get a good angle on what's going on. Oh, I don't know if we're coming for this doorway. Phew, that was lucky. Alright, so let's keep moving. Let's keep an eye on where our teammates are looking in particular as well. Ah, pants. Oh man, people are so quick at killing us. Here again, me some practice is very important. Yes, I very much agree. So let's keep terrain to our side. To remain aware of where we are. That was some good grenade tossing. Oof. That was all a bit confusing. Here again, and Simon, thank you for your enthusiasm. It's great. Maria Olivares eating Hawaiian pizza. Haha! You hate pineapple? Wait, why are you eating Hawaiian pizza then? After the stream, you're going to KFC, Maria? I can understand. I mean, I've eaten things I don't like because they just have to be available. I think we did it right. I feel like we're actually starting to get a bit better. Like, I feel like even while our results are varying, I think we're kind of... I think, guys, if I may be bold enough, I think we might actually be growing as players. If I may be bold enough to make an assertion like that. But we've got to keep focused, we've got to keep trying to change up things, so let's get another one going. Maria Olivares, I don't know which country you're in, but I have found that I've been able to find stuff which is somewhat similar to a lot of takeaway fried chicken in supermarkets for quite a lot cheaper. Just a thought. Speaking as someone who enjoys that kind of stuff as well, but doesn't enjoy having to pay takeaway prices for it. Kabbalah YouTube. Good to see ya. Lovely starry eyes you've got there. Hey, cool, we're getting a decent crowd of people playing. Maria, why are guns always missing camos? I don't know. We'll do one more invite, then we'll get started. We're getting some good 3v3s going here. Louis Carroll, so we don't use the grinder because the grinder is banned in all of our matches. We just play with the ESL tournament rules, which is tier 7 and below weapons and tier 3 and below armor. Because that's why. So if we don't have those rules in, everybody uses the grinder all the time and it's just kind of boring. So that's to try and encourage a variety of classes. That's why we play with these rules. Let's try and mix things up a bit because we've been playing a lot with the same stuff. What should we go for? Let's go with our Maria Olivares flavored shrimp. So let's try and keep our wall between us and the... Oh, that's right, we're playing a team battle, aren't we? Oh man, that's a good grenade. Alright, we're going to see if we can get round behind. Let's drop down a health pack before we get anywhere. Oh no. Yeah, it's always a bit risky that going through that kind of angle. Nice! Less nice. Yeah, so I think that's another illustration of how I don't think it's a good idea to duck when someone's really up on you. I think we'll revive where we were. We can absorb a lot of grenades this way. Whew. Hero gave me some. When you go alone and see that all together, never go for them. Like Rambo. Because there's a good chance you're going to give a free kill away. That makes sense. Oh man. I keep throwing out these health packs because I'm certain there's going to be a lot of use for them. Oh man, that was a really tough game. I think we sort of lost focus and stopped doing a lot of the stuff we've been trying to work towards. How did we do overall though? Actually not terribly. We got a decent amount of kills. I think there's a lot of those were towards the beginning before we started losing focus. But Shine tried to carry us pretty hard. Unfortunately, couldn't quite do it this time. Oh man, we are getting some pretty big team battles going, which is a lot of fun. Well, let's keep on going, I suppose. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are having a good old time as well. Let's begin. So yes, Hero Gaming Simon, we'll try and internalize that. So yeah, I think you always kind of hope, isn't it, that when you see people together, you can take down a bunch of them. But I think my experience has been generally that's not gonna happen most of the time. When they're grouped together, they're just gonna at best gonna trade one for one. I think the times when I've seen someone actually get multiple kills, it's only with grenades rather than shooting. I think the time to kill is so short a lot of the time. That, yeah. Hero Gaming Simon, thank you for the encouragement. I very much do appreciate it. Gosh, we are getting tons of people coming here today. Love you guys on iOS. If any of you guys would like to play in tomorrow's competition, then it's in the chat. Let me just also put in the extra details as to... Maria, you like using coupons you get from the mail for fast food. Oh, interesting. I didn't realise you could get coupons for fast food. Let's get this one started because we are getting ourselves some bumper crops of players here today. Lovely, lovely. Well, considering we're actually getting more players as we go, which is crazy because it's now coming up to 1 o'clock in the morning in the UK, I guess I'll just keep it going. If you guys are enjoying this, then why not? Alright, so we're sticking to a wall, we're looking for headshots, and we are trying to move around while keeping some kind of terrain for us to fall back through. So if we can get in towards the middle and drop down a health pack. Oh, we got someone coming behind us, I see. Whew. Alright, gotta make sure we stay in such a place as our teammates are backing us up. which can be a little tricky to tell at times. Alright, so we're going to stick with our teammates. That's what Hero Gaming Simon was encouraging us to do before, while sticking to a wall. Okay, we're doing a little bit better. Yes, Hero Gaming Simon, when you see them all together, that's when you throw the grenade. Makes a lot of sense. Oops. We're getting caught in the corner. We do not want to have that happen. Oh, that was weird. I thought that was someone on our team. Alright, sticking with our team, Oh, cool. That was pretty neat. Hey! I think we did alright. Ah. Yeah, Maria, how do you get coupons for the mouth for fast food? I'm asking for a friend, of course. Nice, we came second on our squad. I mean, Shy was definitely carrying the hell out of us. Hey, nice, we got a good 5v5 going. Man, that was intense. I think that what we were trying to do was the right thing, though. We're trying to get... So, stuff I was running through there was trying to get as many health packs down as possible, and trying to play with our team as much as we can. Let's see, do we have anyone to... I don't think we've actually got any from Saturday's friend. No. So let's make another game. Man, that was fun. Let's switch to free-for-all, because now we're going to have a very different free-for-all experience. I think we can actually get advantage because we've got so many folks turning up for these games. ESL 1, 2, 3. Hooah! Hero Gaming Simon. Yes, we got second on the team. That has not happened very often, but I'm well proud of ourselves for doing so. I think we ended up second a lot because we were healing, which is usually a good way of scamming yourself at extra points in any first-person shooter. Because usually you're motivated by, like certainly a Battlefield games, you would get a lot of points for healing to try and, you know, get people to actually do it. Because you couldn't really give people points for heals. Julo, Dasko. Welcome. Well, we're going to try and grab as many people as we can for this one because this is a big game. And apparently Jesse's got a capture the flag game going as well. I don't know what that conversation's about. Yes, the passkey is ESL 123. La contraseña. La clave del juego es ESL 123. Alright, I think that's enough to get started with. We'll put up one more invite. Then Yonan coming to join us. Wonderful. Let's begin. Maria Olivares with my commander. I can take 5 players at once. That's quite a claim, Maria, but I believe it coming from you. So if we've got a short-range weapon, we need to be probably sticking ourselves to realist, or we've got a shorter range weapon, we need to be finding medium-range fights, ideally. Huh. Oh. Oh, unfortunate. Oh boy. Ah. Ah. There we go. There's our first kill. There's our second. Oh, I didn't see Jury coming at all. So keep trying to stick to the outside as best we can. Nice! Maria, they just come by themselves. Oh, fair enough. I wish people sent me coupons. Ah! Oh, they were behind us. Okay. So we'll stick by the walls. Oh yes. Oh man, I think we'll have to turn off the snapper. The shoulder turrets are so annoying. That makes me feel a bit better. Oh man, we're fighting two people at once there, which is no good at all. Oh jeez, you're Nan. Well, there's our free kill. There's another free kill onto Jerry of all people. Oh, Jerry respawned and instantly kicked us. We're getting pretty good at headshotting. Yeah, that seems like a bit of a dicey place to be, because there seems to always be a sniper hanging out on this bridge over here, so I think having your back to it is not great. Oh, we didn't see them at all. Alright, so we're keeping a wall, keeping a wall, keeping a wall. Oh, I kind of knew as I did that wasn't a very good idea. Oh. Oh man! I guess I do need to aim a little bit higher. I think the headshot damage on the shred is pretty good. Cloud9 Twins, welcome, welcome. Today we're trying to get better at MC5, though I think I'm starting to flag a little bit in terms of my ability to concentrate and so get better, but we're trying each game. And hey look, Aliango has got one of the new masks. Pretty neat, huh? Where did we come? We came dead last. But we were close to a bunch of other people, so I don't think it was that bad. Yes, Cloud9 Twins, we are playing on iOS today, so you'll need an Apple device to join in. We're going to keep the good times rolling. We are into our we're coming into our number 3 of our broadcast. Well, I guess just past the second hour? Yeah, so that is out of the number 3. And there's tons of people playing today, which is really cool. Let's turn on fast spawn, because I think that's kind of making things a little bit silly. I put on fast spawn before we had less players. Hero Gaming Simon. After the Oni event starts, there is another one. That means Gameloft wants to finish the Oni event and start the Supermarine event. Now that was mentioned that the Supermarine event would be coming up when I asked on behalf of Jaguar Exodia on Facebook. So if that's the case, Hero Gaming Simon, thank you for the heads up. I'll make sure to let Jaguar know that it's coming after all this time. Supermarine. For you and me, gentle friends. Aha! We are blessed with many friends. Jury on the squad once more. On the opposing squad. That's right, we got Shine. Shine's going to be our carry. I think the... Also, I appreciate you guys, the better players are actually putting themselves on the opposite teams to each other rather than just going all on one team. Cloud19 Twins, you speak Spanish, bro. Ah, bienvenido, I think. It's a little late. It's 1 in the morning here in the UK, so apologies, my gaming skill is going to go down real fast. Bienvenido, that's the one. Supermarine starts on Friday. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Hero Gaming Simon. Cloud9 Twins, you like our voice? Aww. Well, obrigado? Is that right? No. Gracias. Haha, muchas gracias. Sí, bienvenido. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Maria Olivares, people are always crying from us. Well, if you ain't got it, then I can understand why you want it. Right, so we're going to stick with our team. I feel like maybe we shouldn't have stuck with our team there. But it's kind of tricky, isn't it? It's like once you've got the armor, you don't ever need to go and look for it again. It's not like you have to sort of earn it on a continuous basis. So your experience as someone who's got all of this stuff is very different from the experience of someone who doesn't. Oh, jeez. Alright. Woo! Alright, let's back off for now and get healed up. Every point counts. Oh, jeez. Yeah, a corridor like that is very, very easy to get horribly slaughtered in. But we don't have any teammates around us at all. Well, we distracted PYV, I suppose. Alright, where can we link up with our teammates again? Up here? I think we're gonna go for a somewhat more supportive role. But yes, Cloud9 Twins, if there's any useful phrases you think we could make use of on stream in Spanish, then do let me know. Oof. Maria, yes. So that's what I mean. If you've already got Supermarine, I can understand why you would find it annoying that other people would be really after it. But I guess if you didn't have it, you probably would want it quite a lot. Because it's some good armor. Oh man. Oh jeez. I did not realize that there were 3 of them there. It's all falling to pieces. Oh, what? There's someone behind us. Oh man, how many people are in this game? Enough. Ah, these guys are nasty as anything. Hero Gamer, you've got Supermarine on 3 different accounts. Good golly. Benaroni 15 1v1 me noob. Well, that could have gone better. Ugh. Oh, I think I'll spectate this next one. We're having such... Like, I feel like I'm sort of dropping off a cliff in terms of my ability to actually play the game, but there's enough players now that I think we can just quite happily just let you guys play from here on out. So let's spectate for a free-for-all on the construction site. ESL 1, 2, 3. Let's get started. But yes, Ben Roney, if you'd like to join in the passkey, la contraseña, la clave del juego is ESL 123. Maria, change the events to kimono armor. Is that because that's what you don't have? Ben Roney, where am I from? I'm from England, part of the UK. Ben Roney 15, whereabouts are you from? Australia. You see, in Australia, it's probably a much more sensible time to be awake than it is here in the UK, because it's currently 0107 hours, which means it's 1 o'clock in the morning, plus a little bit more. Because there's been such a good response to today's stream, I'm going to keep it going for the next 50 minutes or so. Because hey, why not? If you guys want to play, then we want to put you on stream. Well, Ben Roney, how are things in Australia? I've never been. I hear it's full of terrifying animals. Tricks boy, why does someone come into a stream just to start being abusive, huh? I don't know, guys. I don't know. It all seems rather silly to me. Jury and Shine? Nice. I don't know if these guys are on the same team as each other, but if they are, that's a terrifying team. I think that's good enough to get started with. I'll put up one more invite, then let's get going. Ben Roney, you got bitten by a spider? Oh, jeez. How did that happen? Hero Gaming, the giveaways from last year helped you a lot. I do not remember that specifically, but I can totally believe it. Did you? Oh, that's right. That's because you kept winning them, because you were the only person who would enter in on those other platforms. Well, Hero Gaming Simon, I wish I could give you those credits once again. Wait, Ben, you got bitten by a spider in hospital? Or you got put into hospital because you got bitten by a spider? Because the idea that you got bitten by a spider in hospital is doubly terrifying in the idea that nothing is safe. Oh, also, Ben Roney, it's totally cool to watch over on Twitch, but if you want to talk to Hero Gaming Simon and our other friends, then there's the link to the YouTube chat, which is where most of the people watching are watching from. Maria Olivares, noobs don't deserve Supermarine, they deserve a quick death. Maria! Maria! I applaud your passion, but that's a terrible thing to say. And it definitely does not represent the views of myself, or I suspect Game Loft either. But it was pretty funny, so I'll give you that much. So guys, let me know if there's a particular game mode or particular match type you like to see being played, as we're going to try more kind of learning from other people now. So we're going to try and analyze what the players are doing. Cloud9 Twins, you were level 140 when you leave Modern Combat. So hard. Oh man, that's tough. Ben Roney, it is 4:09 in Australia, and you've got school tomorrow. Well, good luck with school. Work hard, Ben Roney. And thanks for dropping by. We will... you got school on Sunday? Jeez. We'll be back in 13 hours' time for our last stream of the weekend, so I hope that you'll do so. Cloud9 Twins, yes, PYV and all these folks here, they are very quick. Their quick scoping is crazy. Now, I really love this number thing on the kill feed. Like, it's one of those things that when you first look at it, you're like, why does that even matter? But it's really, really useful, because it means that anytime we see someone getting a bunch of kills, it's very quick for us to be like, oh yeah, they're player number 2, rather than having to search through all of the things at the bottom. Well, goodbye in my country is 10 PM. Ah, Cloud9 Twins, whereabouts are you from? Mythical. That's a... Oh man. That is probably one of the worst names I've seen for a while. So currently, it looks like Shred is the way to go. Let's try and analyze Jury's play. So they're pretty much doing what we thought before, which is that they're sticking by a wall, and then making sure they've always got cover. So this is not a great situation for them. Yeah, because they're caught out in the open, and they've got nothing to hide behind it, so they instantly die. Let's try and see how their play changes as we go. So Jury's now changed across to the Bramston. I know the temptation is always to just keep firing when you're waiting for someone to come out from behind terrain, but it doesn't seem like that's a very good instinct. Yeah, so we can see Jury there actually having trouble with keeping up with the opposition there. But they've still got 14 kills, so they're definitely doing something right. I think in any game that you play, you'll never be able to do everything the best of everyone, but in free-for-all, for instance, it doesn't matter how many deaths you have. So if your style of play is to get a lot of kills but die a lot as well, then that's perfect for free-for-all, because your deaths, you know, will generally not get given to a single player. So while they're not good, all of the kills you get are for you. All of the deaths you get are spread across the whole of the opposing team, or every other player. So it's a lot less significant to be able to play in a more conservative way. Let's go for Shine now. Let's check in on them and see what they're doing. So they do adhere pretty close to terrain again. Let's see if we can pick up anything else they're doing. And if you guys spot anything the players are doing, let me know. So again, they're trying to keep themselves behind terrain. And it looks like Shine's actually trying to... Wherever Dumpster comes. If someone's got a super offensive name, we're gonna not allow them to... It's not so much a thing of censorship as much as this is a chat where, well, Modern Combat 5 streams are where quite a lot of sort of younger viewers watch from. So we try and keep anything that's really offensive off of the streams. And sometimes that's going to mean that people who come in with truly horrible names and or who say horrible things will not be able to talk in the stream. I'm completely okay with that. So there we go, Shine the best performing member there. Nicely, nicely. But yes, Rev jumps to the guns. I'm not sure if you're being sarcastic or not. It's always hard to tell on the internet. Because no one ever uses #/s, so I always have to try and guess my context. ESL 1, 2, 3. Let's go for something a bit different. Let's go for zone control. On Vantage. I don't think I've ever seen that done. Okay. Yeah. So it turns out you were being sarcastic. Brilliant. Thank you for clarifying that for me. ESL 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that, guys. I'll try to do my best to keep the chat clear of just rubbish as possible. Alright, so we're going to need a fair amount of people to make this work. PYV and Telha, welcome, welcome. Did we do our friend invite already? Let's do it again, just in case. Jury, welcome, welcome. So I really feel like zone control works best when we've got a lot of players. I don't know if you guys are up for zone control, but if you are, then I think it could be a good change of pace. Yes, Hero Gaming Simon, it was a little eye-opening what that last person had to say. But, hey, if they come back, I'll throw them out just as quickly again. I think, yeah, we're probably going to get less public players coming in for this one. Maybe zone control isn't the right thing. We'll hold out. If you guys... Well, we'll see. If we don't get enough people coming in relatively soon, I'll just switch back to a team battle. Oh, yeah, Hero Gaming Simon. I mean, it's kind of the usual thing. It's just people just coming in as just saying horrible stuff for the sake of it. Which doesn't even have anything to do with the stream. It's one thing to come in and be mad about the game for whatever reason. It's something else entirely to come in and just be really horrible for no reason. Alright, so we got 2v2, which is okay. But I think we need at least 3v3 for this mode to work. And I think... Okay, they want to have team battle. Alright. Team battle and scramble. Let's make it happen. Inari Yama, when you're about to win the match, but some teammates just by Marauder and get bodies end up losing. Insert man holding sand. Wait, what does that mean? Maria, make an event that we can get 5 cores in armor. Wait, what? Maria, why would you want 5 cores in armor? Isn't that just the same as running Paragon? Or are you just saying make a Paragon event? What does man holding sand mean, Inari? Also, how do you guys feel about cores in general? Like, so, for any of you guys who are relatively new to the game, it used to be that certain armors would have the effect you'd now get from the cores, but the core system has helped sort of break away from that so that you can wear kind of whatever armor you want. And then you get a limited amount of core slots to be able to customize the effects. I think that's a decent system. But what do you guys think? I know that Call of Duty Mobile actually has pretty much the same system. Yes, we're going to try and get one more PYV. Then we shall begin. There we go. Strom Tracker. We'll put out one more invite. And then onto the field of battle. Let's get it on. On to the breach, dear friends. Let's get it on. Maria, Paragon only has 4 cores. I want 5 cores. So, you can take the team by yourself. Maria, I like your ferocity. Do you play on any ESL teams, Maria? Because that competitive drive, I think, would be put to great use if you were playing for money. Inari Yama, you make memes and post it on the Modern Combat Facebook page, do you? I don't think I've noticed that. Let's have a look. Community? Oh, Inari, I just saw one of your memes. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, Inari, I found your meme and I do appreciate it. Memes are an important part of any fan community and I appreciate you doing that yourself. Flor Maria Castro Alvarez. Esto luego. What's being said there? Ah, Flor Maria Castro Alvarez. If you join in our community games, then we play with tier 7 and below weapons. So if you're not a fan of the prestige stuff, then this is one way to get around that. Maria Olivares, if everybody had 5 core slots, wouldn't that just kind of equalize out? What is it on? What is it in that 5th core slot that would be so important that would make the difference between you crushing everybody and not crushing everybody? I wonder. Alright, so while we're here, let's try and learn ourselves. Let's try and learn ourselves some new Spanish phrases.
Vamos a ponerlo en marcha.
Vamos a ponerlo en marcha.
Vamos a ponerlo en marcha.
And ponerlo. That's a tricky phrase to say. Maria, no ESL yet. I want to make my own team. You have 33 max cores. You're going to max them all. Maria, well, I don't know. I don't think you need to wait until your cores are all maxed out to play, because by playing in ESL, you can get more credits or more money, and then you can use those to, to get more stuff. But Maria, I look forward to the day you do come and take part in ESL. I think it's such a different experience to just playing the regular game that I really feel like everyone should give it a try. And it sounds like you are fierce as all heck, and I love it. What would your team be called, Maria? If and when you do make one. Ah, Hero Gaming Simon, thank you for taking on. I'm going to quickly Google Translate what the conversation is there. Number 1, Jerry continuing to be extremely impressive. Inari Yama, you're going to make MC5 great again by making MC5 memes. Well, thank you, Inari. It's very much appreciated. Let's see, I'm going to set up another game. What are the hot maymays right now? Inari, if I can get to you a specific... If I can choose a specific meme template, would you be... Let's see. I'm trying to think of what would be the one to look for. Oh, there we go. And Ariyama, are you familiar with the woman yelling at cat meme? Because that's one I'd love to see coming through on the page. I'm not a community manager, so it's not really my thing. But are you familiar with that one? Maria, you have a name. You don't want to say it, so people won't be able to steal it. Well, Maria, how exciting! I look much doubly forward to seeing this mystery team come in. We're going to see if we can grab one more player before we begin. There we go, Strom Tracker. Welcome. Alright, Maria. Well, don't wait too long to come in. I know that the temptation is always going to be there to, to make sure you've got absolutely everything before you get started, but I feel like you're never really ready to do anything, or at least you shouldn't ever really be totally ready to do something. So I'd encourage you to still give the ESL a try, because we definitely need more teams in the ESL competition, and if we don't have teams, then we can't run the tournaments at all. Alright, out onto the streets. We've got half an hour left on this broadcast, so make the most of it, everybody. And please post up as many memes onto the Modern Combat page as you like. We'd 100% encourage you to, especially the woman yelling at cat, that's one of my favourite ones. The Butenda, yes, I didn't see you put anything in caps lock, so I don't know what that was about. But you're always going to be careful. Oh, it was symbols. Lutende. I think it is smart to try and appease Nightbot by saying nice things to them. Let's find ourselves a more active player. A wise man will pander to the wrench. Gosh! Unfortunately, Bluntunde, the name that you've got at the moment contains a rather rude word as part of it. Bluntunde, you seem like quite a nice person, but I'm going to have to ask you to switch to a different account which doesn't have a swear word as part of the name, if that's okay. Otherwise, again, we can't really have you on the stream with a bunch of young viewers. But I'll give you a chance to change that one over. Jury, I think it's been pretty consistently putting out a very strong performance, but PYV, why, they're doing pretty darn well as well. But today, I don't really understand. what you're saying there, but I hope that you've got another account you can come chat with. Again, you seem like a most pleasant person to have on our stream. Name aside. Shinsuke, it's 2:30 in the morning there, RIP. Shinsuke, whereabouts are you based? So I'm guessing somewhere in Europe? Why are you up this late? Crazy. You should come back tomorrow, Shinsuke, where it will be a much more sensible time. Tell has not been doing too shabby either. Nicely done. I think we're going to come back in the next game and start joining back in ourselves. Ah, Shinsuke, you're from Madrid. Cool. I've never been to Madrid, but I hear good things. Is it as good as you say? Madrid in Spain. Cool. I don't know. Have I ever been to Spain? Not properly, at least. I hope one day to be able to... I don't know if there's a tremendous amount of demand for English language casting in Spain, but I hope one day there will be. Oh gosh, that ended up being a very one-sided match. Everybody left. Inari, you going to go off stream and make memes? Thank you. Thank you, Inari. It's very much appreciated. Memes are the lifeblood of any fan community. I look forward to seeing what you come up with. Shinsuke, if you can come to verify it. Oh man, I'd love to. I would love to come to Spain. I hope to one day. I'd love to go to places where we could have a kind of a MC5 meetup. Hero Gaming Summon, you love Nightbot too because they have 2.3 million subs without any content at all. Yes, I presume people sub to Nightbot to try and fend off its anger. I don't think it makes a difference though. It's worth a try. Alright, we're taking to the field once more. Meow, 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 meow. Shinsuke, you want to visit Thailand as well? Inari, I gave you a reaction from the Modern Combat page on your meme. Don't you worry. But Shinsuke, you want to visit Thailand? Cool. Why Thailand in particular? I don't know anything about Thailand at all. Shinsuke, there are lots of amazing places and no time to visit them all. Aww. Well, Shinsuke, I hope one day you get your chance to visit Thailand. I think what I remember people saying about it is that they enjoyed it. So I think, yeah, I think you would not be disappointed. Maria, you want to visit Narnia? I don't know if there's like a Harry Potter world style Narnia thing. I think maybe if there was another Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe movie, there might be. Ah. Right. On to the battlefield. Alright, we're going to stick with tempo. You and me, tempo. But behind us? Ah, pants. Yeah, that wasn't a great place to fight from. Anthony Threaderman, you just downloaded the game? Ah, you're a Call of Duty mobile player. Well, I hope you'll come and give it a try. We're coming just towards the end of our stream here today, but we'll be back here tomorrow in around 13 hours time. I suspect there's probably quite a lot of people who play Call of Duty Mobile because it's, you know, it's a very similar kind of game. Yeah, let me know how you find Modern Combat 5. If there's anything which you think would be a good addition to the game from the Call of Duty Mobile side, then let me know as well, and I will mention it as something that people are looking for. Because I think there's some very good design ideas in there as well. As much as I think both games come from very similar DNA, gaming-wise. Hero Gamer Simon, you've got a Nightbot account from last 2 years ago. Wait, how does someone have a Nightbot account? Woo! Oh man! Elder Swampbuck first. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think there were some problems to start off with, but I'd imagine. Oh, jeez. That's gone better over time. Number one jury is unstoppable. Ugh. Anthony Threadman, how long have we been playing this game? I think a few years at this point. They're still updating the game, so we keep on playing it. There we go. Oh, to control Nightbot on your live stream, you need to have a Nightbot account. Oh, I've always signed in to Nightbots with my YouTube account. But maybe there's a different way I could be doing it. Yeah, Anthony Threadman, the ESL competition, you know, playing competitive in MC5 has been going for a really long time. Oh man, wow, that killed someone? Jeez. I've been here for a couple of years. Hacksaw was the community streamer before me. Deedless. Nice. Is the other community streamer. Oh boy. We managed to top our team scoreboard by picking up any kills at all. Excellent! So Nightbot is a bot that you can bring into any stream. And it will fulfill a bunch of rules which you choose for it. Swampbuck Fussbot. I don't know what Fussbot is, but that sounds funny. Games tutorials. Welcome to the stream. Ugh. Yeah, great to see you guys along. If you're playing on iOS, we've still got a tournament this weekend. If you play on Android or Anthony Threadman, can you download it from Google Play? Yeah, it's on Android, it's on iOS, it's on PC, on Steam, and the Windows Store as well. So basically, anywhere you play, you can get hold of it. It's not on consoles, sadly, but everywhere else, it's good. Hey! Anthony Threadman, yeah, you can totally get it for Android. We had our Android tournament a little bit earlier on today. Is it good to have for these types of games? How do you mean, Anthony? Sorry, what is what good to have? Oh, I guess, are you asking if it's good to have first-person shooting games on mobile? Yeah, well, I mean, the players we've got play them really, really well. So I'd say so. I mean, I can't say that I'm particularly good necessarily at these ones, but I mainly do commentary stuff rather than worrying about being actually good at the games. ESL 1, 2, 3. We've got ourselves about 15 minutes. Maria Olivares, your net went down. Oh no. Well, I hope you're doing well. Let's get the next game going. Alright, who's going to be on my team? Anthony Threadman. I'm not playing Call of Duty Mobile at the moment. I did try it out before, because I was curious as to what it's doing, but I haven't played it for quite a while. But if you do end up playing it on Android, I'll send you the page with all of the sign-up information. And on there you can see when all the tournaments are going to be. If you come back in a couple of weeks, that should be the Android competition. So if you're a primarily Android player, you can get to know a bunch of people then, which is quite a good way to get other people to play with. Alright, let's grab our final few players and get started. Cam, when is the Steam update for the new one? It's usually about... It tends to be about a week after the initial one. Maria, if you don't have net or Netflix, you feel so poor. Yes, it could definitely become a part of your life. Alright, let's get started. Anthony Threadman, you're very good at Call of Duty. Well, you might well be very good at Modern Combat 5 as well. There's a lot of similar stuff. The controls are pretty similar as well. So I suspect you could probably drop straight into this one and be pretty decent at it from the beginning. There's a bit of a learning curve, but nothing too major. Like, learning what all the classes do and stuff, but yeah, that's the same sort of thing you get on Call of Duty Mobile. The actual strategy of how you play, there's a lot of techniques which are very, very, you know... Oh no, they had a bunny! Hero Gaming Summon is feeling chilly today. How did they not die? They must have ducked their head. Ah, jeez. Anthony Threadman, where am I from? I'm from merry old England, me. How about you? Hero Gaming Summon is from the US of A. And Maria Olivares, I can't remember where you're from. I do remember Shinsuke is from Spain. Anthony Threadman, you're from Cincinnati. Neat! Then, well, at least you're the same country as Hero Gaming Summon. Ah, Maria, whereabouts were you from again? I can't remember. I cannot remember at all. Whew. Oh no! They got behind us. Hero Gaming Summon, it's raining, now it's a little cold. Oh no. Ah. Excelente. Oh no, Anthony Threaderman, you're having problems with the law enforcement. That's too bad. Well, on these MC5 battlefields, the only law is be cool to each other while you're shooting each other in the face. Here at Gaming Summon is our moderator, if you've got any questions about anything. What's it like in Cincinnati, huh? I know it's a place that's got a fun name to say. That's really all I know about it. I don't think I know anything about it at all. Ah, I see it, Anthony Threaderman. Ugh. Ah, we got smushed. Anthony Threaderman, you know a lot about Cincinnati. Oh, then please do share. Oh, that's right, Hero Gaming Summon is from Florida. Florida, always with their crazy weather. Alright, so this will be our last game. We're going to return to the streets. ESL 1, 2, 3. We're going to make it a free-for-all. And we're going to win the whole darn thing. Anthony Threaderman, it gets cold, and then it gets hot. Yeah. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, I suppose. You should come to the UK where it's merely lukewarm most of the time. Maria Olivares, I appreciate you finding a way to say something rude without actually using the words. Carlos Alberto, thanks for showing us some love. This is our final game of the day, so we'll get it started. Oh gosh, we are getting a whole bunch of people. Brilliant. Thank you guys on iOS for supporting the stream here today. Anthony Threaderman, this is a stream which is intended for some quite young viewers, so it is a distinct preference that that kind of stuff wouldn't be talked about on stream. I hope you understand that, Anthony Threaderman. Alrighty. Let's get started, I suppose. Oh, it's just someone watching. Alright. Let's go. That's alright, Anthony Threaderman, you do want to know. So our last one of the day is here. We'll be back in, let's say, 14 hours time? We're going to use a goofy gun. This is our burst rifle. I don't know, I really don't know what the... if it's at all worthwhile having a burst rifle. But let's give it a try. Oh man, it's really hard. I don't know if it's supposed to just be used like a sniper rifle, maybe? But it's hard to use in close quarters. Alright, let's switch to the Shred. Oops, going the wrong way. It was an illusion. Hero Gaming summoned in Florida. It's hot and raining. Oh no. That does make sense. I have heard that Florida is kind of notorious for being very humid or muggy, as we would call it here. Not sure why it's muggy, specifically. It's just the way. Ugh. Hero Gaming summoned, it's always green. Oh, well, I guess that's something. Hero Gaming summoned, are the Florida Gators as scarifying as I have heard? Oh, we needed to slide there. Ugh. I need to get a kill at some point in this game. How about 2? Ha 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 ha! Maria Olivares. Today is the last day to get the golden shred. Oh, is it? I didn't know. Anthony Threadman, do we play Fortnite? I've played a little bit of it. I'm kind of aware that it's still a big thing, but not very much. I found it kind of too confusing. I did come across someone who was very enthusiastic about showing off the dance from Fortnite though, which was pretty fun. Oh, we're getting ganged up on. Hero Gaming Summon, you're not a fan of the game? Hey, we're getting some good amount of kills here. Salve, Carlos. From Brazil. How's it going? I thought Salve was Kurdish. Oh no! Gosh, they really got up on my butt. Maria Olivares. Alright. Ooh, hello. Who killed both those players? I'm always a little bit worried whenever I come across someone who can kill 2 players at once. Of course, it's number 1 jury. And somehow they had a friend next to them. Excellent. Shot from behind. Yeah, we're not doing too terribly this game. We're not doing great by any means, but we're not lost. And we're not that far behind everybody else either. Man, that was a nicely played grenade. It might have something to do with us leaping on top of it, but credit where credit's due. That was a fairly spectacular grenade. Man, the headshots on this stuff is bonkers. I guess because we're firing a lot of... Oh, salve is cheers. I thought it was hello. And that's in Portuguese, is it? Rainbows? We were stabbed by rainbows. Oh, the humanity. Alright guys, that brings us to 3 hours. It's now coming up on 2 in the morning here in the UK, so I think that's going to do us for now. Thank you guys so much for coming and spending your time with us this evening. It's been a lot of fun. We learned a lot. We've made some new friends along the way. And we hope that you guys will come back and join us again. If you haven't already, please do follow Modern Combat on whatever platform you're watching on right now. And if you'd like to see more of my good self doing MC5 and other stuff, you can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram and Twitter under CounterfeitCast. Links in the chat. Now, thank you again to Hero Gaming Simon. What a hero. We will again be back in 14 hours time from now for our last stream of the weekend. But for now, good night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. If not, then next weekend for all the fun times as we come to the end of the year. I think we'll have one more set of streams before the year is done, and we'll hopefully see you there for them. For now, I've been Peter Counterfeit Hartnell. Thank you again to Hero Gaming Simon and to all you fine people for spending your time with us this evening. Maria Olivares, Anthony Threaderman, and all. We'll hopefully see you guys again soon.